All right, so hopefully that multiplication review worked for you. Here is the division review, and I'm going to start with a problem that you should already know, but we need to remember the steps for division. So if I wrote out 84 divided by 7, my hope is that you would know this as a regular old math fact, and that you're going to instantly tell me, hey, Mr. Hamilton, that's 12. I don't need to do any math. But I will remind you that if you don't remember the steps, and how you would even get a 1 and a 2 for a 12 answer, then this is a good spot to review. So when I rewrite this as 84 divided by 7, I'm going to break it down and do one thing at a time. Remember the Price is Right rule. You get as close as you can without going over. So if I have 8 cookies and I am trying to share them with 7 customers, I need to know how many each customer can get before they are before I run out of cookies for everybody to have a nice equal share. So if I only have 8 of them, how many can I give away? And I can also think of multiplication. 7 times what gets me closest to 8 without going over? There's nothing that gets me exactly there. So I have to say 7 times 1. That is going to get me closest without going over. All right. And when I get that close, it got me to 7. And I'm going to take that away and see how many leftovers I have. So if I have those 8 cookies, I'm giving each person 1 of them. So I'm getting rid of 7 cookies. That's why that 7's down there. And that leaves me with 1 cookie left over. Now we have this step where we can take this over and make 14. So now reset your brain, reset the problem. I have 14 cookies now. I have 14 cookies now, and I'm trying to share them with 7 people. How many can each person get? 7 times what gets me close to 14 without going over? And good news, I'm going to win the grand prize here because a 2 gets me exactly where I need to be. And when I do that, I have no remainders, no leftovers, so I can leave my answer as 12. Okay, so if you can remember those steps, you can take division as far as you want to. Okay, so for example, if it's 242 divided by, let's say, 3, how am I going to, or sorry, wrong problem. Let's try that again. Let's try 726 divided by 3. Let's do that. So when I see it written this way, I might also see it written, this way. Either of these ways I see it, I need to rewrite it carefully so that I fit it in my long division box. Okay. We have the dividend inside the house. We have the divisor because he wears the visor because the sun is shining. He's wearing a little hat here. His visor is worn, so the dividend is inside the house and the divisor is outside the house. So when we have that, we can start dividing now. So we think, again, how many times can 3 go into 7 without going over? How close can I get to 7 without going over? So 3 times 1 would be 3. I think I can get closer than that. 3 times 2 would be 6. If I do 3 times 3, I get 9. That's a problem. That's too far. I got to back up. It's 3 times 2. Okay, so this is a strategy that you can use to help you if you need to. So 3, I can also put a little X here to help remind me. 3 can go into 7 twice. Another way to think about it, I have 7 cookies. I have 3 customers. How many can I give each person? Equally. So I could give each person 2, and that is going to get rid of 6 of my cookies, which leaves me with 1. And I remember I can draw my box here, bring this over here, and put a 1 there. Okay, so now I have to rethink about this. How can I get from 3 to 12? Now, this is a nice, neat one that doesn't require a lot of extra thinking. So 3 times 4, I know, is already 12. That's as close as I can get. I can't go over. I shouldn't go under. 3 times 4 is 12. I take that away. I've got nothing here. Now, when I have nothing down here, I can still bring it over, and it's just, it just makes 6. So really, I don't have to put anything there. And then I think, how many times can 3 go into 6 without going over? I count by 3. It is twice. That, I have no leftovers. So see, my division is getting longer, and I'm doing okay. Sometimes there will be leftovers, those remainders, and sometimes there won't be. Let's try one a little bit longer, 4-digit by 1-digit, and it's going to have a remainder. 7,236 divided by 8. Reminder, you see it like this with that division symbol. Please don't try to answer it that way. That will become too difficult. And we're just going to rewrite it like this. Okay. Now, can I get 8 times anything to be close to 7 without going over? The answer is no. If it's 0, I can put a 0 here, and that is fine. I can't even do 1 because 8 times 1 is 8. That's too big, and I am not allowed to go over. Okay, so I'm going to subtract nothing from here, and I'm going to get 7. And then I'm going to bring that over there. And look, I just made 72 again. All right. If you don't like, if you like shortcuts and you don't want to do all this extra work, you could, remember, for the first digit, if it doesn't work, I can look at the first 2 digits. So how many times can 8 go into 72? So what if that changes to 72 here? Now I know that this will be 9. Okay. And then I can subtract 72, and that's a shortcut for you. Okay, so and that only works with the first number. If I can't get to my next one, I'm gonna have to put a 0. So here's a 0, comes over here. I'm looking at 8 into 3, right? And is there anything 8 times anything get me close to 3 without going over? No. That is where I have to put my 0, and I have to do my subtraction. I can't skip over and look at 8 into 36. That's not going to work. I have to do 0. I have to subtract and put 3. Now I can do 36. How many times can 8 go into 36 without going over? What gets me close? 8 times 2 is 16. I can closer than that. 8 times 3 is 24. I think I can get closer than that. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 5 is 40. So this has to be what I'm looking at, 4. I subtract that 32 away. Now for your answers today on your teacher-made sheet, you're going to have to leave a space and put R, capital R, and a 4. So my answer is 904 space remainder 4. Okay? So that is division. That's a division review. If you need more practice than that, please go check out IXL 4th grade F1. You can do a little practice there. If you need more problems, let me know, and I can assist you as needed. Good luck, and let me know if you need any help.